Please welcome the 2012-2013 Project Search interns. This has been an exciting year, as it has been the last 2 years, but this was a year of a couple of firsts. It was the first year that we did not add an alternate. So the 8 interns that started are the 8 interns finishing. It is also the first year that we have a graduate represented from every high school. Okay. We are going to have opening remarks, and Isaiah will come up and introduce our opening speaker.
Good afternoon. We will have opening comments from Dr. Valika Gatling, Senior Director for Learning Support, Norfolk Public Schools.
Good evening. What an awesome opportunity. Thank you so much for the invite. Young ladies and young gentlemen, thank you so much. I can say that I have personally had the opportunity to see these young women and men in action, to see exactly what they do and to see exactly what they demand. To those of you in the audience, family, friends, the employers, and everyone who's had a hand in helping these young women and these young gentlemen be successful, thank you so much. I bring you greetings on behalf of our superintendent, Dr. Samuel King, our deputy superintendent, Dr. Linda Savigny, and Dr. LaTanya Simmons, our school board chair, Dr. Kurt Houston, on our school board. We are very, very proud of the accomplishments that have taken place this school year with regards to the progress that these young men and women have made. And just a couple of comments. And also, I bring you greetings from Dr. Witcher, because she served in this capacity prior to me, and she wanted to be here this evening, but she had another engagement. You know, if we share a common direction like these kids do in a sense of community, we can get where we're going more quickly, because we're traveling on the thrust of one another. And that's what these boys and girls, these young women and men have demonstrated. I don't know if you've heard the story of the geese, but you know, when a goose falls out of formation, it suddenly feels that drag and resistance to try to fly alone, and quickly gets back in formation to take advantage of lifting the power of that bird immediately in front. And as I listened to them talk, one of the last times I had, they talked about helping each other in what needed to be done and reminding each other of their responsibilities. If we have as much sense as geese, we will stay in formation, and those who are headed where we want to go, and we will be willing to accept their help as well as give ours to others. When the lead goose gets tired, it rotates back into the formation, and another goose flies at that point, position point. If we take turns doing the hard task and sharing leadership, as with the geese, then we become interdependent with one another. The geese in formation honk from behind to encourage those up front to keep up their speed. When we were together last, they were working on their posters and showing them, and somebody's poster fell, and they were like, it's okay, I'll help you. And they would fill in each other's words. If we honk, we need to make sure it's positive and encouraging. When a goose gets sick or wounded or shot down, 2 geese drop out of formation and follow it down to help and protect it. They stay with it until it's able to fly again or dies. Then they launch out on their own with another formation or catch up with the flock. If we have as much sense as geese, we will too continue to stand by each other in difficult times as well as when we're strong. Let us all try to fly in formation and remember to drop back to help those who might be in need of it. And young women and men, I know that you will remember that. All of the folks who are here today have done that. They've dropped back. They've let you take the lead, and they will continue to do that for other boys and girls to come. So on behalf of Norfolk Public Schools, Dr. King, and the school board, I say congratulations, and we look forward to reading and hearing about your continued successes. Thank you.
Juanita?
Now we will have comments from the Department of Agency Rehabilitative Service from Gene Stevenson.
And I do bring greetings from the Department for Aging and Rehabilitative Services, specifically the Division of Rehabilitative Services. Our Commissioner, Jim Rothrock, and our Field Services Director, Kathy Hayfield, also send their greetings and congratulations to you graduates. I'm so proud of you. I really am. I think there are 13 Project Search sites across the state, if that's not right, and anybody knows, 13. This site was probably the, what, 6th, 7th, or 8th site? Okay. It is a highly sought after program all across the state of Virginia. It has proven to be so successful, and it's just awesome. I was a counselor, like my counselors who are here, if you would stand up, Christy Wise and Stephanie Potter. They work with these young people here to help them reach their vocational potential. And Project Search is just to die for, I think. It's just wonderful. If you ever get the opportunity to hear Erin Riley, who is the mother of Project Search, please take that opportunity to hear her or some of her colleagues. But I just am so proud of you all again. I really am. And thank you. I'm so glad to be here with you.
Okay, Jean commented on the success of the program, and if you came in and were handed a brochure, a program for tonight, that was from one of our first-year participants, Josh, and I think he's still out there handing out programs, but he is from the first year, 2010, 2011. That group, we received an award at the national conference for 100% employment, and Josh just celebrated his 2-year anniversary here at Sentara. Yes.
I think that sort of success is due to great partners in this collaboration. The Choice Group, who is the vendor that is in here working with your youth every day, and the school system, and providing such guidance and willingness to cooperate, and of course my agency. And am I leaving anybody out? The Norfolk General Hospital, of course. They've been such a great business partner.
Okay, that was a perfect segue because we're going to move on to the Choice Group. We have Erica Neville here, and she is going to help present to the departments from our partners here at Sentara.
Good evening, everyone. In appreciation for their participation in the Project Search program, we would like to recognize the following departments at this time. We appreciate all of the support of the managers and mentors and the time they put into the program. We will mention the managers or coordinators by name, but would like any members from these departments, especially the mentors, to please come forward. We have a few new departments this year we started working with. First of all, we'd like to recognize 4K Nursing, Nicole Davis. The Breast Center, Christine Flink. Advanced Heart Failure Clinic, Jenny Arzola. Education, Joyce Bowen. Safety and Security, Danny Achterfeld. Okay. And then we have the departments that we returned to this year. Patient Care Services, Patient Equipment, Mary Ann Zidell. Food Service Retail, Larry Brittigam. And Isaiah recently started working in this department, so congratulations. In Consolidated Labs, Irene Ravita. Central Transportation, Joanne Jennings. Environmental Services, Phyllis Simpson. Endoscopy, Mary P. Johnson. Food Service, Patient Foods, Carl Stedman. Heart Hospital Catheter Lab, Jocelyn Dawes. Chaplaincy Service, Elaine Lair. And then Sentara Heart Hospital Administration, Jessica Solano. So again, just thank you to all the departments who do help out. It's a great partnership, like Jean was saying, and we couldn't do it without each of the mentors and the managers and having everyone's support. So thank you again to all the departments.
Okay, we're going to keep moving. We'll get to the most important part, our interns here pretty soon. We will have Terry Hamilton and Sophia Almond come up to recognize and announce the Business Advisory Board.
Good evening, everyone. On your program, you see a variety of partners that have already been discussed. What you don't see on the program are the number of business representatives that are willing to come out and volunteer time to talk with our interns, to share their first work experiences, and to actually give insight into the 21st century workforce readiness skills that they'll need as they enter the job force, the workforce. We appreciate them in volunteering their time. We appreciate what they have actually offered to us and how we serve and instruct and guide, and what they've actually offered to our interns as well. For our Project Search Business Advisory Board, we have with us Norfolk Public Schools, which is, I guess I'll ask Dr. Gatling to stand up to represent us. We have Mr. Hamilton, myself, Ms. Carolyn Cage, and Dr. Valika Gatling. Take turns.
Okay, that's fine. Sentara Norfolk General Hospital, Amanda Williams. Okay, thank you. Sentara Norfolk.
The Choice Group, Erica Neville, Chris Lavich, and Nikisha Parker.
Virginia Department of Aging and Rehabilitative Services, Christy Wise and Stephanie Potter.
Optima Health, Diane Gaskin.
Bank of Hampton Roads, Peggy Barney.
Copywriter, Sandy Greco.
Parent Liaison, Mario Heck and Christine DeHaven.
Opportunity Inc. Workforce Development, Jackie Rondeau.
Opportunity Incorporated, Community Services Board, Holly Rotundo.
And last but not least, Dixon Hughes Goodman CPA, Carrie Fessler. Thank you very much for your time that you've dedicated to our interns and the success of this program.
All right, we're going to move on to our tribute to our interns. Okay, that gave you a little visual of what they do and what we do every day, and what a great program this is and how important our partners are to us. So now we're going to come up and introduce the interns one at a time. They'll tell you their name, their high school that they graduated from, and the departments that they did their internships in. All right? Lorenzo. Hold on one second. Christy and Stephanie, do you want to come up and help give out certificates? Yes, Stephanie Potter, come on.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Lorenzo Flife, and I graduated from Norview High School, and my first internship was safety and security. Second one was endoscopy. My third one was safety and security.
And next, Jariah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jariah Jones, and I graduated from Moore High School. My first internship was chaplain, and my first internship was my second one was 4K nursing, and my third internship was endoscopy.
Very good. Alvin. Your name and your school?
My name is Al Gordon. I went to Wake High School, and my first and I got hired first.
That was another first for this group because he was actually hired before Thanksgiving. That was really early. Victoria. Your name and your school?
Hi, everybody.
Your name?
My name is Victoria Martin, and I went to Granby High School, and I graduated, and my first internship was heart failure, and my second was patient foods, and my third is side-bladed lab.
Very good. Sheldon. Your name and your school?
My name is Sheldon Parker. I went to Booker T. My first internship was patient equipment. My second internship was Central Transport. My third internship was ESD.
All right, and Sheldon, what kind of a meeting did you have just about 2 weeks ago?
I got hired.
Well, you had an interview, right?
Yeah, the interview.
Sheldon has had a formal interview. He's in that pipeline. Okay, Juanita.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cornelius Nice. I graduated from Booker T. Washington High School. My first internship was Central Transport. My second internship was Breast Center, and now my third internship is Labor and Delivery / Environment Service.
Very good. Isaiah.
Hi, I'm Isaiah Williams. I graduated from Norview High School. My first internship was the Heart Hospital. My second internship was the cath lab, and my third internship was retail services.
Okay, and what happened recently?
I got hired by
And Mary.
Hi, I'm Mary Nell Wolf. I graduated from Norfolk High School. My first internship, patient food. My second, good lab. My third, patient food.
Good. Normally at this time, we would have a high-end administrator from Sentara come and speak. But this being our third year, our business liaison, Amanda Williams, thought it would be nice to actually have some comments from some partners that have worked with us in the hospital. And so I'd like to introduce Christine Flink from the Breast Center. She was new to us this year, and she agreed to give some comments. So Christine.
Good evening, everybody. As Rita said, my name is Christine. I'm the manager of the Breast Center here at Sentara Norfolk General. And first, I want to congratulate all the graduates. Y'all look wonderful this evening, by the way. I also want to thank Rita D. for giving me the opportunity to say a few words and to share this with you this evening. Also, and for giving me the opportunity to be involved with the Project Search program. When I was first approached by Rita to consider hosting an intern, I contemplated the tasks within the breast center that would best be suited for an intern. The biggest question in my mind wasn't really what task we would teach her to do, but more how to ensure she would reap the benefits that the program has to offer. And I have to say that when I sat down to interview with Juanita, I didn't realize until afterwards, it was pretty obvious to me what kind of role she would play within the breast center. The Project Search program was designed for all of these incredible people here tonight to showcase their abilities, to refine their social and living skills, and to learn relevant, marketable skills to elevate their employability. Juanita undoubtedly fulfilled these goals. However, there's so much more to the story that I wanted to share with you this evening. It was amazing to me how much my own team changed in the time frame that she spent with us. The Breast Center team evolved immensely over her time, and I witnessed my team pay more attention to detail because they were teaching her that skill as well. I saw them develop more compassion with our patients because they encouraged Juanita to be kind-hearted interacting with them. And it was amazing to see her on a daily basis just step forward and make that social commitment to our patients. They developed a higher level of patience by teaching her repetitive administrative tasks that alleviated the stress of our support staff. And I witnessed them encouraging each other to rally as a team and accommodate stressful situations, such as overcoming double schedules, things of that nature, all things that Juanita actually inspired in all of us. We included her in all of our birthday and anniversary luncheons, and Juanita, we know how to lunch up there, don't we? Yeah. And she was excited to share our coffee and sweet addictions. She attended our work group meetings, and the team encouraged her to participate with ideas and opinions, and many of those we use in our processes today. You see, we had hoped that we would be instrumental in helping Juanita to meet her goals. But what we weren't expecting was to be inspired by her consistent, cheerful disposition and her sheer excitement to be a part of our team on a daily basis. I and my team, Juanita, are grateful for the opportunity to have worked with you and to watch you grow, but more grateful for what we have learned from you in our venture with the Project Search program. And I am pretty sure that each one of the graduates had that same experience in your internships as well. So congratulations are in order this evening. It's been a pleasure to share in your graduation tonight, and I and my Breast Center team wish Juanita and the rest of you the very best in your future employments. Thank you.
And now we have Jacqueline Danner. She not only hosted an intern, but ultimately hired an intern from year one, and that young lady is still employed. So, Jackie.
Hello. Good evening to our graduates, their families, our friends, honored guests, and Sentara employees. I can't look back at Ms. Rita and Ms. Beth because, the tears just stream from these ladies who put in so much dedication to this project. And I'd like to thank them first for having me to come speak to our graduates today. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jacqueline Danner, and I'm the manager for client services and billing for the Sentara Reference Laboratory. First, let me congratulate the Project Search 2013 graduates. So please give them another round of applause. Sentara is proud to welcome such bright young professionals. Normally, you would be thanking Sentara for an opportunity to be part of a wonderful program. However, we should really be thanking you for allowing us the privilege to learn from you and to help you pursue your next stages in life. My department had the honor of working with and hiring one of the graduates from the first Project Search program graduation class. Her name is Kanae Mack. Kanae has been a valuable part of our team since her very first day. She's grown with confidence and knowledge in working with us, and we believe the same thing will happen to you. At Sentara, our mission statement is to improve health every day. We have countless team members diligently helping us to reach this goal. You will be a part of that effort along with us in helping to continue to serve our patients and the community with the best care possible. You've completed the first step of your life as a healthcare professional, and we're honored to have been part of this. Please take this as an opportunity to know that we thank you for choosing Sentara. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jacqueline. All right, Sheldon, you have someone to introduce?
We now have Ms. Carolyn Cage, Senior Coordinator from Norfolk Public Schools.
Good evening. I have had the privilege of leading this wonderful group of individuals and teams for the third year in this capacity as senior coordinator. And every year we hold this event, it's just overwhelming and it's emotional and it's just beautiful. We are so very proud of you, of how you have represented your families, how you have represented yourselves, and how you have represented Norfolk Public Schools. You make us so very, very proud, and we have no doubt that you all, as you continue on in your careers and your lifetime endeavors, that you will be a success and an inspiration to all of us. So again, hats off and a big hand for the graduates. And that being said, I would like to take the opportunity to recognize some other very important people in the room who make Project Search and make the programs that we do in Norfolk Public Schools possible. So let's start first and foremost with our parents and family members, because without your support, our programs would not be possible. And we'd ask that all of you please stand. We thank you for coming to all the meetings, all the interviews, for entrusting us with your young adult to do some out-of-the-box kind of things. And that's our mantra in our department, to kind of do the out-of-the-box kind of things. But you've given us a chance to do what's not traditional or historic, but to choose some different things to make sure that our students have more opportunities to enter the workforce and to have careers and be successful. So we appreciate you and your support. I'd also like to acknowledge the other members of the Norfolk Public Schools high school transition team. I see in the back Roseanne Fox. Wave. And Mr. Rick Biondo, our employment specialist. Ms. Sophia Alman, our transition specialist. Mr. Terry Hamilton, our teacher specialist. And somebody who's a little bit too happy to be tonight, Ms. Carol Yates, our employment specialist, who is retiring at the end of the year, though she's way too young to retire, but she's leaving on. So we thank you guys for your support. I'd also like to acknowledge the teachers and job coaches that are present tonight to support us. We could not do this program without you. Please stand. That includes you, Ms. Logwood. You might have retired, but you're still here for us. And Ms. Whitehurst, where are you? All right, thank you. Okay. I don't think I left out any member of our team. My vision is not as in. Dion May in the hallway. Okay. Yes, we thank you. We can't forget Miss May. She has a bus that keeps us going every year, and that she opens to parents and makes sure that everyone knows the types of services that are available to us. I'd also like to acknowledge our agency representatives. We could not accomplish anything without the Department of Aging and Rehabilitative Services. So I want to thank Jean, Stephanie, Christy, and all the representatives again, because we just totally appreciate you. And at this time, I'm going to step down because our guest speaker has arrived. I hope it wasn't because of traffic, and I'm going to let her be introduced.
Okay.
Right.
Jariah?
Good evening, everyone. We would like to welcome Mrs. Mary Ann Moore, the Virginia Department of Education.
Well, you know, the best thing a guest does is be brief and don't stay too long. So this really is probably the best part of my job, is to come to graduations and help you all celebrate, and it's just so exciting, I think. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. And to thank you for being part of this great program and seeing it to the end, because I'm pretty sure there might have been 1 or 2 days you didn't want to get up. And you might have been a couple of days where you thought you couldn't finish, but you did, and that's a really important thing in life. And I also want to thank your parents, because long before the schools got involved, long before Department for Aging and Rehabilitative Services got involved, you were there, and you believed in these guys from the very, very beginning, and that's important too. We know that good partnerships are made of families, schools, communities, and other agencies, and this is a great partnership. So we can celebrate your graduation, we can celebrate great partnerships, and supportive families. Thank you so much.
So that's awesome. Mary Ann can come right in and pick up right where I was going. Okay, so with that in mind, and the partnership is what makes it work. The partnership is why we're able to do the things that we do. So at this time, I would like Ms. Jacqueline Danner to come forward. We have the privilege again of having this project search with Sentara Norfolk General for the 3rd year. But if you all have been to previous project search graduations and been with us for a while, you all know that Sentara Norfolk General was one of our first partners back almost 30 years ago. So I don't mind telling my age, but almost 30 years ago, when we first started community-based work experience with our students with disabilities. So we are so proud to have and honored to have them as a partner, and for them to continue each year to believe in us, to partner with us, to work and give our students new opportunities in the community. So on behalf of Norfolk Public Schools and the Department of Aging and Rehabilitative Services, the Choice Group, the State Department of Education, we want to say thank you to Sentara Norfolk General.
Just really quick, I would like to say thank you so much. You guys do not realize what you have brought into our Sentara family. We have enjoyed every day. And like Ms. Christina said earlier, the Project Search students have brought something different to our lives. They make you speak in the hallway. They make you smile. They make you understand why you're here. And as I mentioned earlier, Kanae Mack, who is still employed with us now, is just a delight. And Ms. Christina put it so wonderful that she has changed my employees. And if I had 100 of her, I would have the job of every manager's dream. Prompt, on time, willing to take responsibility, willing to take any job. There's nothing that we cannot ask her to do. And we too are a eating family. So she has joined in on that also. So thank you so much. You guys really do not understand what you brought into the Sentara family. I was just being born when 30 years ago. So I won't know about that 30 years ago, but thank you, and I hope that this partnership continues for a lifetime, because it is an excellent program. And thank you to Ms. Rita and to Ms. Beth. Like I said, their diligence of just making sure that the students are here, checking, going to several departments, meeting with the managers, and making sure that we are giving you what you deserve. So thank you so much, and thank you for this plaque. We do appreciate it, and it will be displayed with honor.
And before I close up for the night, finish remarks for tonight, I want to acknowledge what I feel is one of the best teams in Norfolk who lead Project Search, and that's Rita D. and Beth Batchelder. Let's give them a round of applause. They're also probably one of two of the happiest employees in Norfolk Public because you always come over here and they are always smiling, and they love what they do, and it shows in how they perform. They are truly, again, along with the students, excellent ambassadors for Norfolk Public Schools, and we thank them for all of their service. So in closing, I have one of my favorite speakers always likes to share words of inspiration by focusing on a particular words from a particular letter of the alphabet. So I would like to leave you with the letter I and say that Project Search and our students and interns, they instruct, because I've heard it said tonight, you've taught others even while you've been learning. You've instructed, you influence, you've caused others to change their behavior, their work ethic by the way you present yourselves, and you inspire us to go on and continue to do greater things. And we thank you, and we thank all of you for participating tonight. Be blessed.
Okay, you guys hold your certificates and stand up. And please wait for them to exit, and you can meet us in the lobby. Okay. The 2012-13 interns.